day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 online video. The bunker is currently paying double money, so in today's video I will be showing you a full money guide from start to finish, and by the end of it you'll be making millions of dollars in the game. Of course, leaving a like and subscribing is greatly appreciated, and without further ado, let's go. So to get things started, we are going to need to purchase a bunker, and how we can do this is go to our phone, bring up the internet, go to Maze Bank Foreclosures and hit the bunker tab. Now you're going to see there are 11 different locations, and we're going to go over the best one for you to purchase. So obviously the further away from the city, or you may not actually be familiar with that, I should mention, but the further away you are from the city, the harder it's going to be to complete these cell missions, which we're going to get into a little bit later on. So anywhere in the middle of the map, I would highly recommend you do purchase. The Chumash or the Farmhouse bunker are my top picks, and although they are a little bit more pricey, you're going to be earning that money back in no time, especially this week. If we go over the upgrades now, everything else is purely cosmetic. However, I would recommend you do invest in a living quarters, as they can be placed further away from a lot of your other businesses. And of course, they are 30% off this week, your bunkers, as well as all upgrades. So just by your own choice, you can invest in what you would like and what you would not like. So now that you have purchased the bunker, let's go over how you can start making some money from it. So first of all, just take a seat in this chair here and then access the computer. Then you'll load in and you'll be able to see that there are many different tabs here off to the left. The first one I want to go over with all of you is the upgrades. You'll see that there are 3 different upgrades here: equipment, staff, and security. And currently they're all on discount, so it's a great time to invest in this side of the business. Now I highly recommend that you do invest in this part of the business, as it's going to 1, make you more money, and 2, take a lot less time to produce your goods. The security upgrade isn't going to be as important as the nightclub business per se, but it's still going to prevent you from being raided. Without both the staff and equipment upgrade, your bunker is actually going to produce you less money in the long run. Hence why I really do recommend you purchase these upgrades. 1 or 2 runs of the Clock and Bell farm raid should do the trick. So now if we head to the resupply tab, we can see here we have 2 options. One to steal supplies and the other to buy supplies. Now, if you have an empty bar of supplies, it's going to cost you a full price of $75,000 to stock that up. Now, just in general, just a rule of thumb, I would highly recommend that you do just go and buy your supplies every time. Whereas without the upgrades, your supplies are going to burn through a lot quicker, and it's also going to produce you less stock value. And so I would just go ahead and buy those supplies for $75,000, which will take about 10 minutes, and you'll get a notification saying they are en route to your bunker, and once they do arrive, your staff will be going out of their way to produce some stock for you. On the flip side, say you want to steal some supplies and you can't justify that payout every time. 1, it's going to be a bit more of a grind for you, and what I mean by this is you're going to have to do 5 missions. So 5 steal supply missions to just get a full bar of supplies. Now keep in mind, you're going to need multiple full supply levels to reach a full stock level, which is going to take you more than a couple of hours. So to break it down for you, 1 bar of supplies without upgrades will take 1 hour and 40 minutes to run out. With a fully upgraded bunker, this will take 2 hours and 20 minutes to run out of supplies. However, it's going to produce you $40,000 more per hour. And just to break this down for you even more, so if we buy some supplies for $75,000, it's going to take 2 hours and 20 minutes, right? And let's say if we sold that to Blaine County, we would make $140,000. But if you sold to Los Santos, you would actually make $210,000 per supply bar. So if we take out the $75,000 from $210,000, that's a profit of $135,000 per supply bar. Whereas if we sold to Blaine County, there wouldn't be much profit. We've purchased the bunker, we've purchased upgrades, and now our supplies are en route. Well, how do we fill up the supply level, and how does that then go on to fill up the stock level? You'll see the Manage Staff tab. So just click on that and you'll see you have 3 options: assign staff to manufacturing, assign staff to research, or you could assign them to both. To quickly run through it, research is just going to be an option to unlock Mark II ammo and weapons and liveries, all of that kind of thing, but it's not going to generate you any money. Whereas if we assign our staff to manufacturing, the supply level is going to be full, and this will begin to fill up our stock level. Now that you've set everything up, you can just leave this AFK, or you could go on to other ways of making money through the bunker. Little did you know, there's actually multiple ways of making money through the bunker, and one of them are missions through Agent 14. These are research missions, and this week at the time of recording, they are also paying double money. If you can't find Agent 14 on your phone contact list, just bring up your interaction menu, head to Preferences, phone contact favorites, and be sure to tick Agent 14. Now, just give Agent 14 a call and request a bunker research mission. If you're a new player or you're new to these missions, then welcome to some chaos. Sometimes you may need to take out a juggernaut and it's going to be near impossible to take them out, so I would just recommend if you have some explosives on you, this is a great way to take them out. But mainly the objective is just to take the enemies out, grab the stock and bring it back to the bunker. And because it's paying double money this week, you'll be able to make a quick $20,000 from these missions, and they'll only take you 5 to 10 minutes. You'll have a cooldown period of 20 minutes for these, but it's a great way to 1. Increase your research progress, but also cash in some extra money. Another really easy and just great way to make some additional money through your bunker as well is the dune loader. So you'll see there's going to be this truck here, and every 48 minutes you will get an alert saying that there's some excess weapon parts that need to be delivered to Ammu-Nation. This is better known as the Ammu-Nation contract through the bunker. And it really couldn't be any simpler, as all you need to do is drive the dune loader to an Ammu-Nation store that you've been given. There's going to be up to 10 different locations that you may be given. They're really easy, super straightforward, and even the enemies that come after you never get to the point of really taking you out. So every 48 minutes, you'll be able to make an additional $50,000 passively through this business. So now that that's all out of the way, let's get to the big way of making money, the ultimate way of making money through the bunker. It's these sell missions. So if you take a seat and go into your computer, you'll see on the left side of the tabs here, we have got the sell stock option. So just go to that and you can see there's 2 options. One of them is selling to Blaine County, the other is selling to Los Santos. Now, at the time of recording, this is paying double money, so we can make $2.1 million just from one sale. So just go ahead and sell to Los Santos. Obviously, your deliveries are going to be in the city, so this will make a little bit more sense now as to why I mentioned earlier in the video to purchase a bunker in the middle of the map. So when it comes to sell vehicles, there are 4 different types you could get. The best of them all is going to be the Phantom Wedge, 2 trucks with containers on the back, and they're really easy to get done. Otherwise, you'll have monster trucks, which this can be completed solo and within the time limit. The dune buggies are going to be a little bit difficult, so if you do get the dune buggy, I would just close your application straight away, load back into an online lobby, and then try and sell again. You may lose a little bit of stock, but it's not going to be anything too out of the ordinary. You've also got the 4 insurgent pickups. Now, the one with 5 crates per vehicle is quite out of arm's reach, whereas the single drop-off per vehicle is more attainable. There's also a high demand bonus for these sell missions, so by selling in a public lobby, you'll get a 2% bonus for every player, but this does cap out at 50%, meaning you will need 25 players in a public lobby. However, this can make you an extra $1.1 million at the time of recording for a full bunker supply. Personally, I would go for the invite-only session for selling my supplies, as it's really not worth the risk of losing all of it in one go after taking such a long time to get a full stock level. Now is the time to make millions of dollars through the bunker business in GTA 5 Online, especially as a solo player. So I really do hope this video and this guide did help you out today in making money in the game. If it did, leaving a like and subscribing is of course greatly appreciated. But in the meantime, be sure to take care, and I'll see you in my next video.